Belum semua kena sawo, kabar dari aku ini. Kabar dari aku ini. Ada hasil cakap dia dulu. Asal dia juga terus mencoba kesimpulan. Dia apa yang Senegal yang mana? Boleh mau lagi video kan? Kalau tinggi lagi. Mistake banget. Ingatkan ini kudu dulu. Ah, kudu lagi kudu ini terus mama. Kita ada di mana? Ada di mana kan? Wah, ini mau boleh boleh. Wah, wah ini dia mau boleh. Oh, boleh. Itu apa kan? Legal lagi apa namanya? Bila beli buat apa? Kita lewat. Turun dari bawah ini, pemain. Ini pemain yang pendidikan lagi. Ada sama lagi, ini ada di mana? Apa lagi? Ya, ini pagi. Mereka kemana mau kemana? Di mana tu? Hanya saya berdoa. Tahu. Panjang. Ya, SPM GB. Mana tu? Sama mana sali GB. Tahu mana pergi. Oh, baru naik kan? Kau hero. Ya, Morocco kan? Kita di gua mau beda. Mau beda. Kita sih untuk gua no. Ini mau nyari gilur saya bukan agak gilur deh mau gilur mau nak madam boleh masuk dulu jadi setuju masih apa oh saya tahu masuk ke gilur masuk ke program mobil ya boleh bisa order selesai ini gilur kita perlu solo oh operan nggak saya kaya ilmu harus dulu gini maju ah player biji kamu di mundu kan sudah kita jual video kan mundu mas oh dia yang ah kok buat aja Jangan kalau dia sudah berjalan dalam kapal. Lebih, ada yang orang siapa? Orang, kalau software tadi, orang macam balik. Kita kan dasar dia lah, full leader dulu kamu tak perlu kau kali amannya ke buat. Ini is very stupid. Cem. Kamu dah kau buat ni mati sabar semua kau buat siapa nak nanti. Kamu boleh honest tadi. Ini orang yang format kan. Ada macam kamu buat nak buat. Le Sénégal, champion d'Afrique, Coupe d'Afrique de la Maroc 2025, deuxième titre. Il faut le dire. Ya, rasanya jauh bagi barang buat. Was Tanzania producing a place in the knockout stages, and how meaningful considering that they will co-host this next tournament. We also saw some historic wins for Benin and Mozambique. We saw some momentous moments for Mozambique as well in making the knockout stages, eventually out to Nigeria. But the highest number of goals ever scored at 121. Oh, there's a player. Hamdun Yan and Fusini Joanna were having a chat with you just before the start of the game. Yeah, two greats. Such a top player. I never forgot. It's not possible to forget what he did in France when he played in France. So it'll be a long walk for Morocco. All the fundamentals of this stadium. All the players. So now I can tell you, you're a runner. And it's your turn. That hurts, believe me. It's difficult to keep out the tears if you know you've invested so much for your fatherland on home turf. Hakimi is being consoled. No. Morocco win the Fair Play Award, and this will be precious little consolation for Moroccan side that dreamed of claiming the trophy. Morocco with the Fair Play trophy, it's the captain Ashraf Hakimi who collects it. Devastating loss in this African Cup of Nations final. The goalkeeper of the tournament, well, there were a few who stood out. But the goalkeeper of the tournament, he was outstanding again. He is warmly embraced by Kalidou Koulibaly. They played in Saudi Arabia. Congratulating Yassine Bono. And again, this might feel like a consolation rather than the main prize he came to claim. But he remains one of Africa's greatest ever in between the sticks.
You know, my friend, when they say goalkeeper wins games for you or points for you, they're talking of goalkeepers like Bono.
I mean, 917 minutes he went without conceding a goal in international football until Sideyoko sent one beyond him. The penalty. Was he let go with a few words for the 34-year-old, one of the great Moroccan players, elite shot stopper with big game mentality, is the goalkeeper of the tournament. He was exceptional in one-on-ones, rarely flustered. The man who can produce the moments that define history. Couldn't quite get it over the line here. Brahim Diaz, a big precious little consolation for him, claiming the top goal scorer prize. But he's thoroughly deserving. He lit the tournament up with 5 goals in 5 successive matches. But no, in a single edition of the African Cup of Nations. Top goal scorer in qualifying, top goal scorer in the finals. It's been a remarkable campaign for Brahim Diaz, but he missed the penalty. But that was
but let's not forget that had this guy not been here, I don't know if the journey would have been this smooth for Morocco. Because he can help them out when they have difficulties. So, well deserved. Top there.
It's not because he is disappointed those around him. He'll feel disappointed because he knows he could have done better. And that is sometimes tough to live with.
Well, what makes you a genius is that you don't think like others. So, if you want to be a great legend, you have to think out of the box.
He's produced so many masterpieces. Brahim Diaz. He was marvellous, majestic at times. But the man who has been named as player of the tournament is Sadio Mane. No other player has started more AFCON games than Sadio Mane. A man who was heavily instrumental in setting up the eventual winner. He turned possession for Senegal, he fed the ball that was eventually sent to Paquet, who sent it home for the decisive moment in this final. But Mane got Senegal here, and he inspired that decisive moment.
My favorite Senegalese player of all time. I've always loved this man, ever since he was playing at Southampton.
Careful. Can't even find who is listening. Maybe I'll let you. You're right, Tom. He can score a hat-trick in seconds. Just did a hat-trick in the Premier League.
Not only did he win Premier League titles, not only did he win Champions League, the Intercontinental title. He's one of the World Cup.
He's inspired Senegal to 3 AFCON finals in 4 editions. He's now helped them win 2. And now I'm just thinking back to that hat-trick for Southampton. Less than 3 minutes. There are some of the very best the continent has ever offered. Not just now. Brahim Diaz, Golden Boot, Sadio Mane, player of the tournament, Yasin Bono, goalkeeper of the tournament.
And you know what's funny?
Top
African footballers. Wow.
Now the match officials will receive the commemorative medals led by Jean-Jacques Ndala of Democratic Republic of the Congo. Sadio Mane poses with his player of the tournament trophy. The match officials who are guardians of the game tonight in a final that was shaped by a great deal of tension and intensity. They showed composure and allowed the spectacle to breathe largely. Gila Ngila, Gradel Gilizi, Abongila Tom of South Africa receiving medals as well. Their involvement. Piacho of Gabon, who is the main in charge of the video assistant referee room.
This is one of the best in our continent. So.
As the officials make way, we've seen the Fair Play Award that recognises the respect and discipline and values that bind AFCON together. We've seen the goalkeeper of the tournament, so calm under pressure. We've seen the top scorer receive his accolade, and we've seen player of the tournament whose skill and influence has decided the glorious path that his side took. The officials have received their commemorative medals. Now for the runners-up. Football's hardest walk. It's all the excellence without the ultimate reward. Effort without that final embrace. For Morocco, this is hard. And under the rain in Rabat, they will receive their silver medals led by their captain Ashraf Hakimi. The players that have stood out throughout this tournament, Yasin Bono among them, but Elianik receiving his. That's his 24th birthday today. And he looks utterly broken.
So this is how to play, especially when you have it in your head just some seconds away from the end. That's going to be the most painful part to live with.
The squad is laden with talent and ability. Yasin Bono, Wadid Al-Rajwi, البيتي الحرارة فكيري نزير مسراوي سفيان أمربات نايف فكير Roman Sais is Azuli collecting his medal now. Mohamed Shibi, Jawad El Yamik, Adam Massina, Moulal, the 19-year-old from Rennes in France, and Youssef Bilamari, a CAF champion with Morocco just last year. Unai, who's injured. Tarkhalim receiving now, Saibari as well. Ben Samir. Talbi of Sunderland, Bilal Khanous, Brahim Diaz getting his medal there as well, still looks utterly inconsolable. Neil El Ainoui though, who fought to play every minute of this championship, despite nearly being concussed it seemed at one stage of the catch of heads. Hamza Yegamin is there, Sufyan Rahimi, Ilyas El-Hamash, Yusuf El-Nasiri, Ayub El-Ghabi, all led by Walid Regragui. A team that's enjoyed one of the most dominant periods in international football anywhere. A record 19 successive wins brought to an end of this competition, and their run of 26 matches undefeated brought to end in this final, but they have still produced glorious moments and have risen spectacularly in this tournament.
I will not let you go without talking about this stadium. You know, this is one of the most beautiful stadiums we have in the world today. And the fact that it now exists in Africa, this is unbelievable. The quality, the foresight, the state, you know, the quality of the pitch the players have to play on, the accessibility to the stadium and out of it, it's unbelievable.
Walid Gagi last to receive his medal. He still produced magic.
He's changed his team. Come on. We have to go in there.
Featured today has been here. There are a handful of Moroccan players that remain for the formal wars. Morocco runners up. They are struggling. Mapcholo is a man who has achieved continental success again. A Chan winner with Senegal in Algeria. Now in neighbouring Morocco, he's an AFCON champion. Senegal looking for ways to celebrate the champions to receive their gold medals, each medal carrying so many stories of sacrifice, years of belief, and now a lifetime of memories. And it'll be worn not just on their chests, but in their hearts as well, as you well know.
Well, it's something that, you know, you don't value this until you get that I can tell you for
The experience told. Players marching up to collect Lamine Kamara gets his now. But Yevanchu, Edouard Mendy, Maury Joe, the three goalkeepers, Mamadou Sarr, who was standout in this final, the 20-year-old now on loan at Strasbourg from Chelsea. Signed for Chelsea just a few months ago on an 8-year contract before being sent back on loan. Celebration for Iliman Ndiaye, Kalidou Koulibaly, captain of this squad, who was suspended today. Abdoulaye Seck, there's Pate Sis, who can celebrate as well. His brother Saliu, one of the great left boots in West African football over the years, was a champion in 2021. He's stayed in the family now. He's done what his brother did. He's celebrating with a dummy.
Father missed it in 2002.
Heartbreak.
And the son is here to tell him what he left behind.
Because he was suspended. He played of Sarr. Abdoulaye Seck, Ismail Jacobs, Clement Diaz running for him. This is the 2021 campaign through an ACL injury. Couldn't play this final owing to illness, but he's still in the Antoine Mendy, who is throwing into the starting line for the last minute. Who led the side on the suspended today. Receiving his medal. Receiving the trophy shortly as well. With Martin alongside him. Sherif Ndiaye, Ismail Assar, Abidjan, Sheikh Tidiane Sabri, and Ibrahim Abai. Now, Kari Sakaba. Has watched the symbol of African football.
Saya bahasa dia dulu. Lagi mana nak bahasa kita masih kan?
Kamu lah simpulnya membeda apa?
Jom. Kau bahasa kamu. Adi mana?
Kamu kembali. Tapi mana ada cerita? Mana?
Mana yang sih kalau?
Kau mana yang pasti ada orang yang ada takut. Bukan dia. Mana dia? Bukan. Minimum chance dia boleh.
On foreign soil, against the odds, against the hosts, against the noise. Senegal deepen their legacy, and they are at the summit again.
Kalau kami tu buat film kita harus semula.
Apa kali sebelum kami tu buat film? Kami tu buat film jangan
A generation that refuses to let go of greatness and to deepen their legacy even further. This was a statement to African football. It